Nah, I know the planets align, this shit be cosmic, but what's a retrograde to a renegade in the projects? My mindset is to avoid most nonsense and don't comment on issues that I don't vibe with.
What's up with it? It's your boy Noonie. It's Leo in the third house, and we back with another reading.
Yep. What's up with it? This your boy Noonie, and it's Leo in the third house, back with another reading. This is going to be another pick a card reading. We're going to be asking the question, who is your perfect match? Now, this is going to be a reading that I thought about. You know, this could be like best friends. This could be like maybe even jobs. I didn't really read it like that, but you know, work it how you got to work it. You feel me? Yeah, it's just something I just was kind of being creative about. So it took me like 2 days to do it, maybe 3. I've been doing it a little at a time because I've been doing like multiple readings just all around. I just be reading up a storm now. So yeah, all right. Anyway, it's gonna be 4 piles as always. There's gonna be a timestamps in the description box. As always, thanks to those people who be liking, sharing, subscribing, commenting, getting involved. Thanks to those people who be trusting me along the way. Thanks to those people who just be supporting me. You know what I mean? Just all of this. Just, you know, the whole experience. Thank you for sure. I'm very grateful. Oh, follow me on Instagram, Leo in the third house. I'll be doing readings on there too. I do the zodiacs and different topics with the zodiacs, so check me out on there. I think that's it. But anyway, description box. All right, check in there. That's where you're going to find the timestamps. All right, it's going to be the numbers are going to be above the piles. Definitely take a look at them and admire that pile selection I did. I picked them out myself, so yeah. I think that's it. I'm a little tired. I just came back in from walking up 4 flights of steps. So yeah. All right. Hey, I hope you guys enjoy because I had a ball doing this. So yeah, I'm about to go over here to the pile selection. Boom. Pile 1. So pile 1. Who's your perfect match? All right. So we got Aquarius. We got Libra, we got Taurus, we got Capricorn, we got Leo, we got Scorpio, Taurus, Aquarius again, Aquarius and Capricorn, Libra, Gemini, Libra, Taurus. All right, so a lot of air and a little bit of earth, some fire. So this is going to be somebody who has boundaries. All right, this is going to be somebody who can talk kind of harshly. All right, very fiery, very passionate. They're a lover, though. They're a lover. All right. They are very romantic. Now, this could be somebody who maybe you don't share the same exact sentiments or feelings. This could be somebody who maybe disagrees with you a lot, or someone you could have possibly had a breakup with, because we got 2 cups here. So this could have been possibly somebody you had a breakup with, or a separation from, a disagreement. All right, now it doesn't necessarily be that. This could just be describing the way this person is. This could be somebody who's disharmonious when it comes to like being feminine or being like gentle. So like as a man, he doesn't really know about like expressing feelings in a gentle or compassionate way. All right, or this could be someone who feels like you don't know how to do that. All right, if this is somebody you know. All right, because this is somebody who feels ashamed, but they're worthy. All right, this could be somebody who's a little bit competitive too. So like someone who maybe likes to one up you, or not necessarily like in a negative way, but like I feel like in a more passionate way though. You know what I mean? Like, or like competitive can be like someone who doesn't, like I said, if you don't call, like if I call you and you don't answer, and then when you call me, I don't answer. You know what I mean? Like, it's kind of like that. That is like a one-up. So it's like that. Right? This is going to be somebody who likes to seize the day, though. They like independence. Right? They don't like help. Or maybe they don't like to help other people. Like, they could be kind of like yeah, they don't like help, maybe. Maybe they like to work alone. Because kind of like they like to work alone. They got a lot of sex appeal, though. And they like a lot of affection. Like, that's why I say like they're more like a lover. All right? They could be very smart, very analytical, very curious, but they can also be very defensive. You know what I mean? Very nurturing. So this person is like, they're nurturing. So it's kind of weird because they're nurturing, but at the same time, they're unyielding. That's what it is. They're unyielding, or maybe unforgiving. So this could be like someone who holds on to grudges. but they're magical though. This person could be kind of, maybe not old, but they could be like into spirituality, because we got the scarab beetle and it says magic works through you. All right. Now, for some of you ladies, this could be a man with like a curved penis, or like he got a thick pickle, because it's showing a pickle here. Salty surprise. So maybe this person's like, or this person likes pickles. You know what I mean? So maybe that. This could be somebody who's like salty and sweet. Like they're bitter or like mean, but they're sweet. Because that's why I get like the Page of Swords with the Empress. You know what I mean? This person is abundant. They could be like a business owner, or they could be like just like a mother, very fertile, able to make things happen for themselves, taking care of other people. They could be like a mother of the neighborhood, or like someone that other people go to, because like they don't like to work with other people, but they could be very helpful. So that's like that Two of Cups energy is kind of like, I could help people, but I'm not really like, I'm not beat for that shit. So there's like somebody who really doesn't care about helping others. They could, but that's like, you know what I mean? They probably do too, because the King of Swords is somebody who does, and the Empress is somebody who does, but they probably do it from more of a detached way. Like they may give words of encouragement. They may like share resources in a sense, but not like the actual physical resource. They may give like the information of the resource, you know what I mean, where you have to actually do the work yourself. But they could be helping too, because this could be somebody who also is helpful and creative in a sense too. So they could be kind of helpful and creative. They're gonna be very attractive. That's the big thing here, because that's what I'm seeing a lot of, like fire, passion. So they're very passionate. They're very inspirational. All right, or they might be in like, okay, but they have an emotional codependency. So this is someone who deals with like codependency from their past traumas. So that's why they like to be independent. All right, but they could be, okay, with the moon here. So this person could be like intuitive, or like very, very intuitive, very psychic, like, all right, like they're into like beauty, romance, like they're very attractive. That's a big thing here. This person is very attractive. They have a nice body. They could be kind of small in stature, or maybe like very lean, maybe. You know what I mean? Because even the Empress seems kind of like slimish. So they're like in shape. How about that? They're in shape. This could be like a free-spirited type of person. Like they dance to the beat of their own drum. All right, they're very tapped in, because I got third eye chakra here. So they're tapped in. All right, this person, or just the crown chakra. So they're getting like, they could be very spiritual. All right, they could be a spiritual type of person, and this could be like a church reverend, or like a pastor, or even like a influencer who does like spirituality of some sort. You know what I mean? Like this could be like any of that. All right, this person has values. They have good values. They could be very good at business too, because Venus is here. Venus is usually a bit like a business sign. It showed me a business placement, or a business planet. Yeah, planet. Because Venus is about good partnerships, like trustworthy partnerships. So this would be like someone who's loyal and very trustworthy, but they're into pleasure. Like they like a lot of pleasure. This could be like somebody who likes a lot of sex or something like that, or like maybe just like a lot of cuddles, snuggles, sensuality. Like they like touch. Now they may like to like expose their body or show their body a lot. So they may have like a very nice body. If it's a woman, she probably has nice breasts, nice legs, like a slim body, or like an in shape body. You know what I mean? Like this person could be someone who's competitive, like in a sport. You know what I mean? It could be like a sport, or like in some type of competitive field. You know what I mean? Where they're like having to show their best talents, skills, and abilities. And with competitiveness, this usually means that there's someone who's actually doing a great job of it. So they could be doing that. All right, there's someone who wants to court you though, or you may be courting them already currently. A runaway though. So this could be someone who's like an outcast. Like they don't really fit in with everybody. Because that's the kind of vibe I get with the King of Swords. They don't really fit in with everybody, and they maybe don't like everybody. Because King of Swords is usually upright. He's usually somebody who thinks about others. He has the agenda of others on his mind. He's an Aquarian or Capricorn. And both of those signs or intentions are about having control to take care of multitudes of people. So this person could take care of multitudes of people with the Empress energy. Like they could be like a motherly figure, teacher, scholar, principal, doctor, because the King of Swords. So I'm thinking of like a doctor. But usually a doctor would be like a King of Cups. But King of Swords can be very smart. They could be someone who's very good at precision. So I could say maybe a doctor here, or like a lawyer, speaker. influencer. They're an influencer of some sort. They could be like getting success already with the world here, or they could be like on the World Wide Web. And that's so if you're already like say for instance you do what I do, say you do tarot, this would be somebody who probably does tarot or does some type of spiritual endeavor. You know what I mean? Now if you're a creator, this would be somebody who's very good at talking, writing, speaking. They're very good at like seeing the truth or communicating the truth. This could be somebody who maybe tells tall tales in a way, or stretches things a little bit, or they exaggerate a little bit to make things more interesting. You know what I mean? So this could be somebody who like, you know, they add a little bit more sweetener on to things, you know what I mean? Or like tell it a little bit longer than what it really is. They could fib a little bit, you know what I mean? But it's not like, it's in good-heartedness. You know what I mean? But this person probably doesn't like relationships. This could be someone who's like afraid of relationships because emotional codependency. Like with the moon next to codependency, they could be afraid of relationships, and that might be something that's hidden, that they have a codependency, like they're used to like maybe partnerships, or they're used to having things, like having something to soothe them. So this could be like smoking, drinking, sex, TV, video games, clothes, you know what I mean? Something like they depend on something for their emotional well-being, right? I just read sex, so could it be like sex? All right, it could be sex, or it could be like buying stuff, like valuable stuff, like valuables. So spending money on like stuff they probably don't need, but that's valuable, but it's probably not needed. You know what I mean? So it's something like that. This is someone who takes action. They seize the day. They could be like someone you maybe even know from your childhood, or like you guys maybe share like an ancestral or childhood pattern, like growing up. So you guys could have had like the same type of experiences growing up. Like maybe you guys grew up in lower income housing, or maybe you guys grew up rich. Or maybe you guys both grew up having to go to the Boys and Girls Club because mom and dad worked together a lot. You know what I mean? Like you guys have like kind of similar backgrounds. Like the story kind of reminds you of what you went through. So like when they tell you about them, you're like, oh. This is going to be somebody who has grace. They got a lot of grace to themselves. But they like to pull themselves up. Like they don't like help. So this person may be afraid to ask for help. This is a person who likes to trust in the universe and trust in the abundance. Like, so this person could be very spiritual. Like they very much trust in the universe working out for them, doing what they would expect it to do, you know, expecting everything to kind of like work out as it's supposed to, and not really like, that's why they don't ask for help, because it's someone who like expects things to just happen. They know it's going to happen. This is more like in a prophetic way, because this is not like a Sagittarius way. This is more like in a prophetic way, but in a way of like, I don't care if it happens or not. So this person is like a I don't care type of person. They might do that a lot. I don't care. Whatever. Like they're like this type of person, you know what I mean? All right, now it says an unexpected good surprise is coming your way. Be on the lookout. So this person could be like maybe coming your way, because the world is here, and they may be. And I got the Page of Swords with the Knight. With the King of Swords. That's communication. All right, but I guess check it out. The communication could be like if they do say something to you, it won't be like direct. It'd be like telling you a story or telling you a truth without telling you the whole truth. So it'd be like they'll try to be gentle, nurturing, and like compassionate towards you and warm, like, you know what I mean? Try to attract your attention, but they won't really tell you that, you know, there are feelings there. They won't really tell you that they were thinking about you. This would be someone that maybe, this is someone who's gonna make it dark. Like, so they love you and they care about you, and they would care about you if you're not with this person already. If you like, because there's love here, so this person would like love you, and you guys would probably love them. All right, there'd be like a feeling of gratitude, but like if you didn't know, like they wouldn't tell you openly that they love you. This is someone who likes to hide from feelings, because the only cups I have are emotions, or the Two of Cups in reverse, and I have Venus love, but it's like shrouded by darkness, because it's like, what's in this darkness? So it's like shrouded by like darkness. You know what I mean? This could be somebody who likes the outdoors, or likes nature, flowers. Maybe they like to wear purple, or if it's a woman, she might like to wear like loose fitting, maybe not loose fitting clothes, but like comfortable clothes, like more comfy, light linen clothes, or like she likes to be more comfy. You know what I mean? If it's a male, he probably likes to be comfy too, but he dresses more, not flamboyant, but like more respectable, more of like a gentleman, maybe a suit, tie, maybe well groomed. He's gonna be well groomed because we got the Empress here, so they'll be well groomed. All right, and they may have other suitors around them. So this would be somebody who has other options or other opportunities. They're very abundant. Like a lot of people have their eye on them. They could be like famous, or like successful in a way that a lot of people notice them. Like they're recognized, they get a lot of attention, but they maybe keep like a air of like a bubble from people being around them. So it's kind of like that vibe. Like people don't get to like just be in their circle. So like you have to be somebody to be around this person. So this is somebody important. So you must be like that too, because in order to be around this person, you have to be somebody. So this would be your perfect match. So you must obviously have to be somebody. You know what I mean? So that makes that clear. And that's what it would be like. It would be like this person maybe like have other options, and like you guys may be like the best option between each other, and you may not really acknowledge it. You guys might be like beating around the bush in a sense. So like if you know them, and if you've encountered this person, you could be like beating around the bush with them. Because sometimes I think of the world as like beating around the bush. Like there's something that we're trying to get to, but we're like avoiding a deeper truth, or we're avoiding like getting to it. You know what I mean? Like we're just going around our knee to get to our elbow. So I mean, going around our elbow to get to our knee. So it's something like that. For some, this person could be like wanting children, or like a motherly figure. Like they want to be, you know what I mean? They want to be like that. They feel worthy though, but this is someone who's going to cherish you. All right. Now, if it's somebody from the past, it's somebody who feels ashamed in some way. You know what I mean? They have like a guilt feeling to them. Yeah. They might have kids though. You know what I mean? Like 1, 2, 3, 4. They might have some kids in a dog or a pet. Cause I see a Tyrannosaurus Rex, and I see this rabbit down here. So it could have like a rabbit, a dog, a pet, something like that, cat. All right. Yeah. This person is into witchy things, like witch or warlock type of things. I know a lot of people aren't like openly spiritual, but this person is into like spirituality in a way. It could be hidden because of the King of Swords, not really telling their moves or their intention, not always speaking what's on their mind. This is someone who's very perceptive, but doesn't always speak what they see. So like they could be lurking and you never really know that they're around, but they've seen it and they never say nothing. They just kind of like check, like hold on to it. Because the Page of Swords is a spire. It's a person who's always looking. So this person could be like always be looking, or always be spying, or just lurking, or just, observing and not saying nothing, or just being very subtle when they do speak. So that's who this would be, like somebody who doesn't really say a lot to you, but they do say some things. And when they say some things, it maybe makes you want to like maybe dive deeper into what they said, or maybe like go look for yourself, or maybe it makes you kind of look at them, like check them out, like what? Like what do you mean by that? And it makes you kind of think for a second, because it kind of gives this vibe of like just being someone who's very expansive, like very stable, but I was thinking like very mature. Yeah, very mature. Gives off like a very mature vibe, even when they're being childish. Like this could be somebody who likes to be petty. You know what I mean? Like they're very mature, but they can be petty. Like they can start trouble just for no reason. That's how I kind of get the vibe. Like they can just start trouble for no reason, just to kind of be petty, or just to get a rise maybe. You know, because usually they're just chilling. Like I get more of like a chill vibe. You know what I mean? But they could probably like just be petty, just to be, maybe to get a rise out of you. All right, but they are a go-getter, so yeah. That's what I'm saying here. They are a go-getter. Let's get some advice on this person. Let's see what the advice. Oh, that was quick. Eternity. Gently move your awareness from the eternal world to a world of light within your heart. Allow each breath to heal you as you drift to a place beyond time. Eternity exists within you, forever sparkling like a diamond. You are, in essence, a shining star, forever transforming to ever greater light. So let me give you the signs. We got Libra, Taurus, Aquarius, Capricorn, Aquarius, Scorpio, Leo, Capricorn, Libra, Taurus again, and Aquarius again. So this is going to be somebody who really kind of sucks at expressing their emotions, but they have a lot of emotions, and they can be very nurturing and very helpful. They could be the perfect husband or wife. You know what I mean? Like they have the perfect amount of like femininity and masculinity. The masculinity could be a little bit, like if it's a woman, she's not really good at being a masculine. That's that's pretty clear. If it's a male, he doesn't like the role of, he doesn't like roles. He doesn't like a gender role in a sense. He likes to be able to do what he wants to do. So he doesn't like adhere to what all men, which you would consider all men to do. Like this would be someone who, like they prefer maybe brains over brawn. They could be a little bit deceitful with their words, or very like manipulative with the words. They could be very good with their words. You know what I mean? Like this could be someone who kind of like says things to see how you may react to it, just to kind of like gauge for another situation. You know what I mean? Like they might say something to you and see how you act to it, and if you don't say much about it, or if you do act a certain way, then they got it. Like, okay, so when I do this, she does this, or when he does this, I'll do this. You know what I mean? So this is someone who's very smart. Like they're very perceptive, but they don't always say what is on their mind. But they could, like I said, they could be very successful at this point, or having some type of success, or having just came into like recognizing who they are, like their value or what they offer to the world. They could be like doing service for the world, you know, because they have like a powerful position. So to get around them, you need to be powerful. So yeah. All right. So anyway, Pile 1, that was your reading. Thanks for watching. This your boy Noonie, and it's Leo in the 3rd house. Boom. Pile 2. So, Pile 2. Who is your perfect match? All right, we got Aquarius. We got Capricorn. We got Sagittarius. All right. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. So this is going to be an arrogant type of person. I got Aries, Leo, Sagittarius as well. I got Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. All right. So this is going to be an arrogant person, but this is someone who's also like, this is someone who's nonchalant. All right. They could be very like dismissive. All right. And kind of selfish or like guarded. Like this is a person who represses emotions. They could be someone who kind of struggles with like previous resentments that they haven't really made peace with. But this is someone who who would give off the appearance of being at peace with whatever has happened in their past, but they're still holding on to it. All right. Yep. It says, are you leaving the past behind and starting on a new path, new shoes? So this could be somebody who likes a lot of shoes. They buy shoes. Like they could be kind of materialistic, but I think they're like into like shoes or like clothing. All right. This is going to be somebody who's open-minded, very open to change. Well, maybe not, because it's Aquarius energy, so maybe not. Because with the King of Wands, this could be somebody who really doesn't deal with change. They kind of have a problem with really stating what they desire or really making it known unless you get them mad or upset. Then they can like make it known what they want. All right. This could be somebody who's kind of grumpy or who's usually grumpy. They could be kind of toxic, but they can cook. I get like they can cook, or maybe they eat very well. All right. This could be a person who's like open to opportunities. They have a deep knowing. You got deep knowing. So they're very wise. They could be very intuitive. They could be very fighty, like to fight, or they have strong beliefs that they like to defend. All right. They could maybe not be super open-minded, but they could be open-minded at the same time. So I kind of get that both. Like they could be like open-minded, but not open-minded at the same time. All right. Like they could be maybe like, they could kind of give off like I was gonna say like a secret squirrel. So like a detective type of vibe, but she kind of reminds me of Pam Grier, the girl Misty Knight. She reminds me of like Pam Grier in Jackie Brown. So I don't know if you ever seen that movie. It's an older movie. I didn't even really see that movie. I've seen a little bit, but I never really watched that movie. But I just remember her looking like how she looked with the fro and all that. So this could be like that. Like they could be like a hard ass in a sense. This is someone who probably like always like to say they doubt it. I doubt it. Like, so this is someone who's like doubtful of other people maybe, or because they got strong beliefs. So they could be like doubtful of other people. They don't really trust other people's, I guess maybe other people's feelings, or they don't really, I don't know, maybe they doubt their own feelings. This is a person who's an opportunist in a sense. So they're like open to opportunities. You know what I mean? Like I guess they wait for opportunities to defend their beliefs, or they're like open to opportunities to like fight. If that makes sense. Like this person likes to fight. They like to argue, but they're patient, right? They're patient and they're ambitious. They could be very practical. Like maybe they're a hard worker. This person could be a business owner because I got the CEO. So they could work for like a large corporation, or be like part of a large corporation, or like be a manager, boss, overseer, something like that. Like they have, you know what I mean? They have that workaholic, like a workaholic vibe to them. Like, this could be somebody who's kind of who's not disciplined or really not focused. This could be somebody who likes attention or is getting attention. They could be getting like public recognition. They could be kind of conceited, a little bit full of themselves, but they could be very generous. This could be like somebody who's also like a scientist or like a husband. Like they could be, a husband. So maybe it's your husband. Maybe that's the case. Like this is somebody who kind of like stands down. They don't necessarily always go after what it is that they want. They kind of like to lay back. Like they kind of give off like, not really a lazy vibe, but they kind of give off a, like they don't care vibe. That's what it comes off. Like, I don't really care. Like they're not impressed or excited about this. Like, they give off that, it's detached. That's what it is. They give off a detached feeling. You know what I mean? Like they could spring into answers and they could give you answers if that's what you wanted, but like, is that what you want? So that's how they kind of come off. Like, is that what you want? Like it kind of makes you doubt yourself because they get off a more of a doubty feeling. Like they're cautious with you, like slow. This could be somebody who's kind of selfish though, because I got nothing is wasted. So this is somebody who doesn't like to waste, or maybe doesn't like to share, or they don't like to waste their time. Like they like something to happen out of it. Like they want something to come out of it. So like if you talk to them on the phone or you like chatting with them or you're friends with them, like they want to have a reason for it. Like you're not just here. Like why? Like what are we doing this for? It's kind of like that vibe. Because the nothing is wasted is like someone who's unappreciative of things, of the small things. They like, So like, maybe you buy them a gift and like that, like, why'd you get me that? I could have got that myself. So they can kind of be unappreciative. That's the vibe I was getting. Like they could be kind of unappreciative. Now this could be somebody who you have to see with new eyes. So maybe you know this person already. You might have to see this person with new eyes, fresh eyes. The heart chakra is here. And this could be about forgiveness, regret. So this could have been like somebody who you had a difference of opinion with. 2 4s here. This is somebody that you've known, all right? And then you guys have went through some type of transformation, all right? Like this could be like a karmic cycle with somebody because I got 2 4s, that makes an 8. So you could be doing like a karmic cycle with this person, or this could have been like a karmic relationship, all right? Or this could be a karmic relationship if you run into this person. A lesson that you would be learning. Now, it could be a good relationship, or it could be bad. Because we got King of Cups here, and we have a King, all right? So this could be like two, for some of you, this is going to be a same-sex thing, because I got 2 Kings. But also, this could be like you guys both being very masculine. You may be more, both of you kind of like more like one of you is like, doesn't really deal well with like expressing their emotions. Or it could be both of you. But one of you doesn't really do good with expressing their emotions. One of them expresses their emotions as a way of getting control. And another expresses their emotions as a way of like nurturing and like gently assessing the situation. So like one of them is like very loving and like almost enabling, while the other energy is more like domineering, controlling, possessive, jealous, pushy, arrogant, very assured of themselves, and sometimes could be wrong, but whatever, that's how they come off, like whatever, I could be wrong, and they'll just like, like it never happened. You'd be like, what the fuck? Did you not just see what the fuck you just did here? And you'd be like, oh, it's all good. It would probably blow you up. It would blow me up. So that's probably what that is. All right. This is a person who believes in magic. So they could be older and like believe in things that, you'd be like, you believe in that? Why do you feel that way? You know what I mean? So like they could still be holding on to like some of their childhood, teenage, younger years stuff like that. Like this, or they could be holding on to clothes or like materials from like years ago that they don't have, that they don't use anymore. Because nothing is wasted. It's like somebody who's like not a scavenger, but somebody who's like, they like to hold on to stuff, like a hoarder maybe. So maybe this could be like a hoarder, or like someone who likes, they like keep a bunch of stuff that they don't need maybe, you know what I mean? Like maybe more than what they need. This person has like, you know what I mean? I don't know. They're very driven though. And very like smart. Like this person can see things that other people can't see. And they're usually a person who's like very detached with their approach. Like they can see the forest before the trees because they're like standing far back because they're very detached. They don't like to be around a lot of people. Because with the toxic family gatherings, it gives me more like someone who doesn't like to be around people, but they do give off like a cheery vibe. So like, I don't know, this could be somebody who kind of gives you the truth when you don't really want it. That might be that, like unsolicited advice. You're like, why? I didn't ask for that. And so this could be like somebody who gives you a truth that you don't want. And they can probably get triggered if you doubt them or don't believe in them. Like this person likes people to believe in them. So if you don't believe it, like they'll fight for their beliefs, and they're very defensive of their beliefs. And they have a tendency of like proving their point and then gloating. So like after they proven that they were right, this will be like, yeah, I told you. So, you know what I mean? And like to rub it in your face, I told you so. So it could be like, this could be I told you so type of person, man or woman. Like that's that type of person. All right, this is someone who they hold on. They hold on to regret. Because with the four of Pentacles, this is someone who like stands on what they say. So this is someone who like, this could be like a very stubborn person who does not like to change their mind or change how things were. They like to go with the tried and true way, and they'll throw a fit if it doesn't fit. I guess maybe if it doesn't fit like a belief, like a traditional belief. So if it doesn't fit like a traditional belief that they have, that doesn't have to necessarily be like a traditional belief, but like whatever is like regular to them. Like, so like if you're not doing how they were regularly expected to be done, then this is someone who throws a fit and causes like stress and you know, anger, and there's like a lot of frustration and disagreements, you know, because this person probably gets their way. They probably get their way a lot, because like after like an argument or a tension, then I see like the Six of Wands are kind of like chilling, like, you know, with the King of Cups, it's kind of like, yeah, I was going to get my way anyway. Who is this person? This could be somebody who's coming into like an energy of recognizing themselves, and you could be divinely meant to meet them, because I'm looking at the 7. So you could be divinely meant to meet them, and we're looking at the 4s. Yeah. This could be somebody maybe you settle down with for some. All right, because there's like a victory here, and the King of Cups is a perfect husband. I mean, the King of Pentacles could be the perfect husband if the King of Wands. Yeah, it's between the King of Pentacles or the King of Cups. And now normally the King of Wands, right? In tarot, the King of Wands is supposed to be the best husband, because he's the most devoted, he's the most fiercest, he's a leader, he's innovative, he's enthusiastic. But the King of Cups is something like him, because they're the same similar energies. The King of Cups is someone's very mature, they're very loving, they're unconditionally giving, they're generous, they're fair-minded. You know, they deal with a lot of like spirituality. So this person has a lot of spirituality and compassion. You know what I mean? So they have a lot of that. This could be like somebody like a scientist or like a philanthropist or like a business person who's very giving, very sharing. But they could be also like very authoritative or very controlling or jealous in a way. Like this person maybe likes all the attention, or this person likes to be like acknowledged in a way that I guess kind of makes them like stand out more than others. You know what I mean? Like they give off a very regally bossy vibe. Oh, that's it, bossy. They give off a very bossy vibe. They make like a lot of jewelry, or like to dress a certain way. I think more so like they like to show like their clothes. Like if it's a woman, she likes to like show her belly or show her thighs or her legs, or show her like her shoulders or her breast. If it's a man, he likes to show his like chest, his stomach, his arms, and his legs. Like he has to show how thick his legs are, or how like big his arms or his shoulders or his chest. He likes to show like that type of energy. All right. It could be kind of strong. Like if it's a woman too, she could still be kind of strong built. Like slender maybe, or like, yeah, kind of like slim. But like she has a nice shaped body though. And the male is kind of strong looking. You know, he could be a little, it's not really. He could be a little bit like pudgy or a little slim. Like he could wear maybe baggy clothes, because like the clothes are giving me baggy clothes. Even the King of Wands, which is normally a more form-fitting type of guy, like the King of Swords. But in this one, this guy is kind of like, he looks a little bit like he could be kind of big, but it's like the clothes are a little bit overflowing. So this could be like somebody who wears like maybe not oversized clothes, but like they fit their body in a sense. They fit their body right. So you don't really, you kind of wonder. It makes you maybe wonder about them. Right? It could be like a very peaceful person. This could be somebody who like is either had like a major surgery, like an arm, body, leg, or like they're healing from like a surgery, or they're like healing from some type of ailment, injury, or something like that. They could be like right now resting, or they could be like doing something of that sense. All right, this could be, like I said, this could be like a very magical type of person. The family is a big thing for them. Yeah, family is a big thing for them. And public recognition, achievements, awards, success. People need to know who they are. All right, like that's a big thing for them. People need to know who they are. There's a person who always keeps out hope. So they're very optimistic, but they can come off as like very brooding, like nothing's ever right, nothing's ever good enough. nobody ever cares, like that type of thing. Nobody's as good as them. Nobody can get it done. Everybody's is a waste of time. Everybody's in the way. They can kind of come off like that. Very pushy, judgy energy. All right, but here's your advice. Ooh, that was quick. Star. Believe in yourself. You are a wonder of creation. Wash away all fear and discover you are a shining star. Allow all around you to just be. Let go of trying to control life, for the light of your soul will guide you always towards love. Remember, stars are born through explosions of love. Love illuminates all things. Never forget, you are truly a shining star. So the signs we got are Aquarius, Sagittarius, Capricorn, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, Leo, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. So, pile 2, that was your reading. Thanks for watching. This your boy Noonie, and it's Leo in the 3rd house. Boom, pile 3. So, pile 3. Hold on, pile 3, look. So, this is a whole nother day from when I did the first 2 piles, right? So the whole time today, I've been like moving around the house, cleaning up and all that. My dog just been laying around doing nothing. As soon as I come in here to record, here he come want to eat. So, so your perfect match must be somebody who knows how to deal with the unexpected, or knows how to deal with some type of difficulty, or some, you know what I mean, whenever like problems arise, this person probably knows how to keep a cool head, or just stays motivated and resilient and keeps pushing. So let's see. For pile 3, who's your perfect match? All right, we got Gemini. We got Pisces. I got 2 Pisces. We got 2 Sagittariuses. Ooh, that's gonna be somebody who has a nice body. Someone who has a lot of opinions. They could be very obsessive or overthinker. All right, they may be, for some of you, this could be somebody who you like had a breakup with, or like a cancer reunion, like a situation where you guys kind of reconciled but didn't come together. For others, this is going to be somebody who you're already in a relationship with. All right, so or it could be like somebody who you're going to be in a relationship with. Anyway, they're going to be somebody who's going to help strengthen you. They're going to empower you. All right, it's going to be somebody who knows how to think it through. So this is probably somebody who's going to also want to talk it through. So like issues or problems, they're going to probably want to speak about it. But person may also have like great intuition. They could be very spiritual. They could maybe get high, drink, or like maybe they meditate, or they get into yoga, or they practice like mindful breathing. Hey man, I could just wait on him to do this, but it could take the rest of my day, and I don't have time for that. So sorry, pile 3, if there's an issue here. But anyway, this is going to be somebody who's a risk taker, a gambler maybe. All right, they could be like a traveler, an adventurer, for sure an adventurer. They may like to take like psychedelic trips in some sense, or like spiritual trips. You know what I mean? Like they could be like a pastor or a preacher, and you know, they take the congregation on a trip, or like a spiritual advisor, or like a life coach, or you know what I mean, a entrepreneurial teacher or someone like that who influences people to go on these resorts or go wherever. So it could be like something like that. This is going to be someone who says they see you clearly now. So if this is somebody from the past, they see you clearly now. Now, if this is like a future person, or the person that you're with, they see you. They think of you as very wise, and that's how they're going to be like coming off. So this is going to be somebody who wants to work alongside of you, or work with you, or build with you, communicate ideas, thoughts with you. They're going to try, because we got alignment here too. So they're going to be trying to align with you. All right. This could be like someone who's like wears like form-fitting clothes, or like clothes that really fit their body. They could give off a more dark demeanor. You know what I mean? Maybe like it's like they kind of give off a no bullshit type of energy, but because they're like a thinker. This person's a thinker, but a risk and a doer. So they're ambitious and they overthink stuff. So like this would be somebody who like is very impulsive, and then after they made the action, they want to think about it. Like maybe I shouldn't have did it that way, but we're already here, so I'll just make the best of that. You know what I mean? It's like the kind of, you know what I mean? That's how this person comes off, like, we're already here, so I'll make the best of that. They're also going to be somebody who's reliable. They do show up, all right? They're steady with their approaches, all right? They can offer stability, but it just may take them a while to like show you, like to maybe get motivated or to really get things going. Oh yeah, we got Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn here. My bad, y'all. I didn't even see the Knight of Pentacles until I started reading it. So yeah, this could be somebody who kind of holds on to their monies, or it could be a little bit frugal. All right, they may be like into like nature, or like a Erykah Badu aesthetic, like maybe like the old Erykah Badu. I mean, the new Erykah Badu is still similar, but you know, like more like the turban wrap, or more like loose fitting. I say form fitting, but it's like loose form fitting. So like sweatpants, sweatsuits, suits, but like not like they're form fitting, but you know, like they look relaxed in them. So like the clothes they wear, they at least look relaxed in them, but they're nice. For some, they may like to really show off their body, because I see a lot of their body. They may have like nice legs, nice chest, stomach, all right, hips, all right. This person's like a very deep thinker. They could usually be like isolated or not around people, so that might be why they want to like really join with you. This could be maybe a little bit codependent, could be, because they're like, there's an obsession here. So like this person may be always alone. So like when you come around, they're gonna be like, whoa, this is my person. You're gonna be like, they're gonna really want to join forces with you. Like they're gonna want to enmesh in you. Conjunction is like the strongest astrological transit. So this person is gonna be like wanting to like make you become the best version of yourself. So they're gonna be like really trying to like maybe inspire you. Like, yeah, like inspire you. They could even probably pedestalize you, see you as like a saintly figure or a godly figure in a way, you know what I mean? Like make you feel as a queen or king, you know what I mean? Like exalt you in a way. Because that's not, yeah, definitely like a queen or king, because the owl has a crown. So definitely as a king or queen. All right. Yeah. You know, I just heard conjoined twins. So like they're going to be like stuck to your hip. They're going to want to be like stuck to you. Like, and it says lack of individuality. Yeah. They're going to want to be stuck to you. All right. Like, so that's like this person like obsesses a lot about you. Like they desire you a lot. So they would want to be like under you all the time. All right. Yeah. They deal with clinginess, but they also like to like go out on their own, but they don't like to go far. They like a partner with them. They like to go do stuff, and they like a partner with them. They like someone to like, maybe like just maybe bounce ideas off of them, or just like, you know, like maybe build something, see things grow. Like they want to know where things are going. So this person, they may not know how to put it into words where things are going, but they like to know where things are going. Like they want to have a destination, but they don't mind how long it takes to get there. And it doesn't really have to fit a certain vision to them. They just know that they want to have somebody with them. So that's what that is. They just know that they want to have somebody with them, but they don't know where y'all need to go, if y'all even need to go anywhere, but just be here with me while we figure it out. So that's what the vibe is. Yeah, but they'll have like a lot of opinions. They may have like a prominent nose, like a pointy nose, or like a round nose, or like the nose will probably be prominent. It could be like a small nose. It could be any of that. Yeah, and they feel inadequate about themselves. So they're losing sleep. This person could be having problems falling asleep. Or maybe they could have slipped and fell. Or, you know, something like that. This could be somebody who, I've seen strengthening. So this could be somebody who does like strength training or working out, or something like that. They could be kind of strong. Like, and this could be like emotionally, or this could be like physically. I think like mentally strong. They could be very like mentally strong, very mentally adept. All right, because that's what they're going to really like about you, is like you're very wise. You know, so this could be someone who maybe even sees through deception, or sees through other people. Like they've gained a lot of wisdom, and maybe that's what stresses them. Now they could be gaining a lot of wisdom maybe from spirituality, or just from like higher beliefs. So this person could be like I said, very intuitive, and can just have like higher beliefs. And this could come from like information that they've gained over time, like researches, studies, like making them like a scientist of some sort, like someone who's like a researcher, analyst. You know, they got a lot of data. They got a lot of understanding. This person is like in love with you. So they got a lot of heart chakra feeling to you. So this person wants to be like compassionate, nurturing. All right, this is going to be somebody who wants to be sharing with you. Very mature. All right. They want to show you their highest self, but they're feeling conflicted. So this person might be conflicted. Like that might be what the Nine of Swords is. Like they're kind of conflicted, but they got the clingy energy here of the Four of Pentacles. So it could be like you know how I mean, like they don't want you to go, but they don't need you to be right there, maybe. Because this person is kind of adventurous, but like they like the security of knowing that they have somebody. So it's like knowing they have, okay, I can kind of see what they're saying. Because it's kind of like saying you have a partner that's out here with you, but they're not, I mean, is it that I'm not gonna say that you're not responsible for them, because that's not how they look at it. Like they would want you to be, they would want to be responsible, but it's kind of like we're not, maybe we're not obligated. Like we do this by free choice and will, maybe it's something like that. Like I'm trying to make sense of it, but it's like they want you there. It's kind of like, it's codependent, but it's like let's be independent, but like know that we're with each other because I care about you. I want to see you, succeed, and I want to succeed with you. And I don't know where we're going, but I'm okay with wherever we go as long as you're with me. You get what I'm saying? So like this person just wants to have a union with you. They just want to join forces with you. You know what I mean? They just want to enhance whatever's going around with you. They feel like you guys combined talents could take you guys a long way. All right. And they're trying to find, like, so this person wants to get rid of stories that were maybe told to them from their childhood, or stories that they've told themselves over the years about love or about relationships. So I guess while they're like working through that, they just want to give you love, and they're hoping that you would be compassionate enough to do the same. That's what it is. It's like they don't know where this is going, or where you guys are going, or where it may end up. They may not even see the potential in it. They're not quite sure about it, but they figure over time it'll show itself. You know what I mean? Because kind of like that, like they don't know where it could go, but they figure like eventually it'll start to show some type of progress to it. Now, for some, they could kind of feel like this isn't going anywhere, like it won't go anywhere, that you guys are just on two different pages, or that you guys are kind of like not able to ground the situation. So like maybe you guys like, this could be like a relationship where you guys are like hit or miss, not really staying together, but like, it's not a one night stand, but it's like, I come through, we go on adventures, we go on dates, I give you love, I treat you gentle, I treat you like a princess, like a king, but we're not together. But I like having you around. I like, your tenderness. I like your gentle. I like your wisdom. I like that you're mature. I like that you're not childish. I want to give to you, because the Four of Pentacles here, so they want to give to you. You know what I mean? It could take them a little while to do so, because it could take you a little while to see where it's going, but yeah, they want to be there and show you love. So this is someone who normally doesn't keep people around, but when they have you around, so it's like a guy who does, what women say, the guy wants a boyfriend, a girlfriend, but without like the responsibility or something like that. It's kind of like that. It's kind of like that. You know what I mean? But just think about this. Just think about this for a second, y'all. As y'all can think that this is a man, right? For the most part, think about it from my angle, or for the men who watch this. This is a woman. Can you imagine that? This is a woman. So we do all this judging about races and about sexes and genders, about what they do right or wrong. And a lot of times it's both of us. We're not victims. So this person, that's what this would be the perfect, right now, technically, this would be perfect. This could be somebody who's working very hard and they're leaving other people in the dust. They could be very competitive and they have like a very attractive body. This mostly, like I said, would be superficial. But this person is like, has like an obsessive energy about you, about your, I want to say your attraction. You know what I mean? Like maybe they either it's over, like you guys had an ending, or this person is like obsessing about how to possess you or how to control this dynamic, because they want what they would want, but they don't know what they want or where it would go. So that's probably like you. You may not know what you want exactly, so you're kind of just open to it. So that would be the best person, because it's going to be adventurous. You're going to be able to learn to take risk. You're going to learn to like trust your optimism, and you're going to learn to be able to communicate and talk back and forth with love and be like, this is like softness, tenderness. You're going to learn how to open up and communicate what you're thinking. You know what I mean? Because this person usually just kind of like holds on to thoughts. They don't really say everything that's on their mind, but they do talk. So they like to talk stuff through, but they don't always say what's on their mind. So that'll be that type of person, and a person who's always feeling lucky. So this is what you're going to learn out of this too, is how to always be open and receptive to opportunities, to chances, to love, or to opportunities to say yes. All right, because they have an abundant mindset. So this is what you would be. They'd be helping you and merging with you to be able to have an abundant mindset. So anyway, let's get you some advice. Advice. That's a lot. I'm not taking it all down. Invitation. So you probably get invited. We, your guardian angels, ask you to invite us into your heart. Talk to us at any time. Share with us your fears and concerns, as well as your joys and pleasures. There is no need to be formal, for we have known you since before the dawn of time. In fact, we know you better than you know yourself, and we love you just as you are. And I just thought about something. Have you noticed that it's a lot quieter now? Because like as I kept going through the reading, the dog just stopped eating and he just went on and did his own thing. And that's how this relationship is. So like it's a lot of bump and bruises and all that bullshit in the beginning. Yeah, it's a whole lot of bullshit. It seems like it never gets right, or it's an inconvenience, or it's a hindrance, and then suddenly smooth sailing. Because we got the Four of Wands and the Seven of Pentacles, and even though they're in the reverse, what's leading them to that is the Knight of Pentacles. So it could take a while, but this is something that gets to the destination. You get what I'm saying? The destination is here, but it just may not feel like it. So this is what you're learning, how to actually build a connection with someone through communicating and really getting to know them, taking your time. So you could be like wanting to rush into like commitment, and you don't really know who you're committing to. In this case, you're going to be learning, and you're going to be learning more about yourself. And you know, and you may even discover somebody else if you decide to, but this is like being open, all right? Being open to potential that can actually build, and being like more loving and unconditionally trusting, I guess, in the universe. So, yeah. So, pile 3, that was your reading. Thanks for watching. This your boy Noonie, and that's Leo in the 3rd house. Boom. Pile 4. So, pile 4. Who is your perfect match? So we got Aquarius. Hey, my gosh. So, yo, Aquarius is the only sign here. All right. Aquarius is the only sign here. And what's even funnier is that I didn't even use the tarot. So, yep. Gotta use a tarot deck here. So that's even crazier. All right. So, because Aquarius is here, this is Aquarius Be Real. I forgot what the actual meaning of that is, but I think it's like something like a relationship that you like. Maybe it's like people that you feel are what you desire, but you made like, oh okay, I see what's going on here too. All right, so this is gonna be somebody who's like not your usual type. That's what this recommends. Individuality. All right, they're gonna be very protective. They're gonna be very spiritual. This could be someone who's healing, and they're gonna be very funny, but they could be like telling like harsh truths, bluntness. All right, this is someone who likes to like have good fun, cheer. They could be a cleaner or cleaning. All right, but they could be like, this could be somebody who brought like negative energy into your life, or this is gonna be somebody who wants to clear out negative energy in your life. All right, like this is someone who's lucky and open to like opportunities in life. They see life in a way that you normally don't see it. This could be somebody who doesn't mind being vulnerable. You know what I mean? And they're very grateful or very gracious. Like they move with grace. All right, they're protective, and this person is secure in themselves. They're very curious, and this person is like open to a lot of unexpected change, but they may hold on to grudges. All right, they're very good with speaking, and they could get a lot of attention. No, wait, that's not a lot of attention, but they are reliable, so they're steady. Yeah, this person gives off more of like a mature vibe, a settled in vibe, but they overthink, or they don't really like, sometimes they overthink situations, or they like avoid taking action, or they're very slow to like taking action. So like they overthink their actions. They overthink their moves. All right, but they are going to be generous, very giving, but they might make bad investments. So this could be somebody who spends their money in ways that they probably shouldn't, or like they try to like without getting enough information, they probably put their money into stuff. You know what I mean? Like they can think that this is a good buy. This is something good. I should do this. You know what I mean? Now with Aquarius here, this could be like a friend group. This could be like someone who's a little bit younger than you. All right, and like I said, with Aquarius, it's usually giving me somebody who's not your traditional type. So like, not necessarily say that they're not attractive. This could just be someone who maybe you date basketball players, football players. Maybe you only date models. Maybe you only date women who are, you know, from wealthier families, or maybe you only date people who live in the projects or in the trailer parks or in the hood or wherever. I don't know. You know what I mean? Maybe you have like a certain type. Maybe you only date dark skin, light skin, white skin, Asian, whatever. You know what I mean? Maybe you only date people who work or who have a job. You know, they're not your usual type, but this is going to be somebody who's very funny. All right, they're going to be very funny, and they're not going to probably be from around your way. All right, because they're going to be somebody who's very sarcastic, but always has like the They could be sarcastic, but they always have like a truth, like a blunt truth. Like this person isn't afraid to like tell it like it is. They're a realist. All right. Now they could be someone who has great spiritual powers, a great spiritual, influence in some way. So they could very much be like talking about spirituality or be like believing in God, believing in the universe, be into astrology, be into, mysticism in any type of sense. You know what I mean? Any of that. They're going to be very enlightened. All right. They are going to have a lot of wisdom and very good with telling you like it is. All right. But they are going to be trustworthy too. This person could be like cautious with the way that they approach you, or like very practical. Like they may approach you with like everything already in order. So this person would like to take, like they would like to move slowly towards commitment. Like that would be their thing. Like they like to move towards commitment or towards something stable, grounded, but they would like to take their time and they would like to clearly get to know you, or they would like to communicate. You know what I mean? Like they would like to know more about you. So this person could be very curious, very like cautious and like practical in their approaches, but they can come off as like, they're very healing and nurturing, but they can kind of come off as like maybe blunt or like, I don't know. It's funny. It's funny, like funny and appealing. It's not what you would normally think. You know what I mean? They're like, is this really what I'd want? You know what I mean? So they kind of give you that vibe. All right. Now, this could be somebody who's like also very skeptical of people, or very skeptical of like everything, anything. You know what I mean? They like to like investigate everything and check into everything. Like they can't just let what's been told to them go. This is someone who likes to dig into it and ask more. Like what's going on here? Why is this the way it is? They like to change stuff from one thing to another. So like, oh, okay. And they got good boundaries. So this is someone who could be like growing up. They're mature. So they could have just grown up or like ended some type of difficult pattern in their life around love and relationships. All right, like they're learning some type of strength or spiritual strength. Like this person is very spiritual. So they could be like learning spiritual strength. They could be dealing with guilt in a sense. All right. Oh, this is a leader. This is going to be somebody who's a leader. I got Aries, Scorpio, Leo, Taurus, Capricorn, Scorpio. This is someone who's a leader. If not, this is someone who believes in like certain values, morals, respect, integrity, honor. They like long-term stuff. They like traditional values too, but they like to take their time to do these things. So they like to build up over time. All right. Now this could be, because when I think of Aquarius energy, I think of somebody who comes into your life unexpectedly, or someone who causes like a breakthrough in your perception of life or in your reality. So this would be somebody or people who will break the perception. No, well, it's a perfect match. You know what? Because perfect match doesn't always have to be like a marriage. It could be like, a friend group. Because the Aquarius energy now is kind of giving me a friend group too. So it could be like a friend group as well. All right. Yeah, but this person thinks of kids, long term, like abundance, inheritance. They think of building wealth. All right. They think of building their own family tree, their own stability and like family routines or family ceremonies and stuff like that. Like that's what they really think about. All right. Yep. This person could be like very good with animals. And they could be like liking like the outdoors or nature, or like maybe they could be like from a foreign place or like slightly foreign from you. I was thinking like Dutch, German, but they don't have to be that way. Or they could be like African, or like out in like, because I got like different scenarios, like different areas. Like they give me more like a mountainous area, or like a hilly area, or like a dry desert sandy area. This person could be a little bit timid or scary of people. Like that's what I mean when I say cautious too. So they give me like a timid, scary of people. And this could be a person who's not afraid to cut people off, or they cut people off very quickly. But they do a lot of spying, a lot of looking, and not saying anything. But they would talk if you were like probably approached them. If they approached you, it'd be slow. It's like slow. Anything that they do seems to be slow. And they're like moving like a crab would move, which is like sideways with stuff. So like this may be somebody who maybe they'll tell it to you like it is in the initial stages, but like maybe they double check what you say, or they like doubt what you say. It's kind of like, is that what she said? Is that what he said? Or they really mean that? Or they overthink what you said. When you say something, they be like, what did you mean by that? You be like, what are you talking about? I just said what I said. They're like, yeah, but why'd you say it like that? What did you mean by that? So this could be somebody who kind of like takes things a little bit further. They like to overthink. All right, they like to overthink, and this could be somebody who's like. So for some, this could be somebody who brings negativity into your life, and you might want to remove them, or you removed them. All right, it could be something like that. There's like difficulties in the relationship is what it would be, and there'd be a feeling of guilt. So this person could be feeling guilt or be dealing with guilt from something, like healing from something. I just seen the King of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah, they like to work. They like to work alone. I got the Hierophant and the Three of Pentacles in reverse. This person likes to work alone. They don't really like to show people what they can do. Like this person doesn't like to. I guess like it's like they don't want to have to prove themselves. That's what it is. They don't want to have to prove themselves. But this could be a person who kind of like repeats themselves. So they don't like to prove themselves, but they repeat themselves because I get it. Because this person is like a very loving person. Yep, and they walk away easily. So they're very loving. Okay, so this is a person who doesn't really like need people. They like people around. They're friendly. They're trustworthy. They're honorable. They're humble. But they can be a little bit like kind of self-sabotaging in a sense. Because the way that they see things, the way that they perceive things moving forward, they kind of don't have a lot of optimism about the future. Like they don't really feel super secure about the future. Even though they're like very trustworthy and honest, they don't believe that other people are like that, like them out there. So this person is healing that type of vulnerability and that insecurity. All right. And they're learning how to heal others. So this could be a healer. This could be somebody who's healing other people. Like they have some type of spiritual, because it says healing other people. So this is Sharon. This is somebody who's dealt with this type of insecurity or vulnerability or guilt or shame from years since they were young, and they learn how to transmute it into something powerful through either a spiritual practice or through a spiritual belief or just through like higher principles of seeing themselves. This is a person who's had a breakthrough in some sense. So they're not like, they could be teaching in a way, or they could just be like, they're making better use of the stuff that they experience. You know what I mean? So they could be showing other people how to work through it, like children, or like they could be like a researcher, teacher, like an apprentice, or they could be like having apprentices under them. Like this is someone who shows up regularly. Like they show up. They're skilled, they're reliable, they're accurate in a way. Because I see the bow and arrow, so they're like accurate in a way. Yeah, and they intend to be around for a long time. So their intention is to like be around for a long time. You know what I mean? But they want to like really set the ground roots to it. They really want to like initiate it and build it the right way. So like they try to go slow, you know what I mean? But they could be kind of like deceiving themselves about their approaches. Because the Seven of Swords sometimes could be like a self-deceiving energy. So they could be like deceiving themselves about their approaches, or like maybe it's about like possessions, or like about money, or because the Three of Wands is somebody who could be a merchant or someone who's like selling their wares. They have creative talent that allows them to socialize or interact with other people or be at large with the world. So maybe this person doesn't have like a large world view, or isn't, like I said, isn't very open-minded about certain perspectives or views. All right. And this could be like, they could be doing like non-traditional work, or they could like, and non-traditional work doesn't mean like they don't work like a real job. They could be like, I'll give you an example. A friend of mine does insurance. She works from home. That's not traditionally what we think of as work. Selling insurance is, but like usually we think of being in an office. So this could be like people who work from home, people who do like social media, people who do, I don't know, maybe they test apps. They do software developing. They do, I don't know, they play sports. That's not really a traditional occupation. Certain different sports. Maybe they like play video games and make money, or they stream and they make money, or you know what I mean? Something of that sort. You know what I mean? And they do it on their own. There could be other people that be around them. Like there may be like jealous people around them, or there could be like other people who like watch them and they just kind of like do their own thing. This is someone who doesn't mind doing their own thing. They just there, I guess. They could have strong beliefs or like non-traditional beliefs about how things should be done in relationships or in marriage. So this is going to be somebody who's maybe, like I said, not, because with the Hierophant verse, it's going to be somebody who's not really your usual type. All right. So I got Taurus, Aries, I got Taurus, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, and I got Aquarius, and then I had Leo. Well, I had Leo, Scorpio, and Aquarius. All right. So yeah. So let me give you advice. Let's give you this advice. What's your advice? Peace. Calm your thoughts and move your awareness to a peaceful space inside your heart. Feel the ebb and flow of love, the eternal movement of the stars. Your life is forever unfolding to greater spheres of love. Relax and do not worry about anything, for all is well. You will soon enter a time of well-earned peace and tranquility. All right. So, Pile 4, that was your reading. Thanks for watching. This your boy Noonie, and this Leo in the third house.